welcome back to What's New at Greenbelt Cinema. I'm back with Caitlin, Executive Director of Greenbelt Cinema, and she's going to tell us all the things we can expect to see for the month of March. So hey Caitlin, what's new?
Hey Sheila, thanks for being with us. So we're headed into March. The weather is getting warmer and the movies are getting less sad.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So we're coming out of Oscar season, which is, means that they're not maybe films that are getting quite as big a budget or buzz, that kind of thing. But there's some really lovely, sweet films that are coming to us this month. So I'm excited to talk about those. The first two actually start the very last day of February, but we're calling them March movies. And it's Riff Raff, which I don't know if you've heard about this. It's Jennifer Coolidge, Bill Murray. It's kind of an ensemble cast. Yeah, I kind of don't want to give too much away, but it's sort of a heist or gone wrong, or like hired killers.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, so just hijinks ensue.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I love Jennifer Coolidge right now.
She's so great. She's
hot.
really having her moment. Yes. So we're excited to have that one. And then we have the new documentary, Becoming Led Zeppelin. This is the very first sanctioned documentary. So they're all on camera and, of course, not talking about any of the bad sides. So that's exciting because it feels like, I think it would hit well with the Greenbelt audience who like our summer concert series and sort of that rockumentary.
And I've seen stills. Yeah, again, I wasn't sure if it was actually them because I was like, oh my God, they look so glam. Like I feel like the things they're wearing I was taking notes.
Yeah. And then our Cinema Classics, which is, the Monday matinee and then the Thursday evening show this month, is Dark Victory with Bette Davis and Humphrey Bogart. Oh, I love Bette Davis. And this is one of my favorites, where she is a socialite who then develops a brain tumor and is slowly going blind. And so it's about how she moves from a vapid life to one that's more meaningful.
Wow.
And it's really great.
Yeah.
So I guess I said movies are going to get less sad, but it's Bette Davis, so it's okay if she's a little bit sad. Yeah.
So what's after that?
Well, so tying in on the rock documentary theme, we have Jeff Krillick's new film called Raz, which is about local musicians and actually featuring a Greenbelter.
Cool.
So we're going to be showing that, and then they are going to be performing as well. So it's a cool bit of local history. If you know Jeff Krillick at all, he did the very famous Heavy Metal Parking Lot, and so we're excited to have him coming and to be able to show off his latest work and local music history.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And then some other titles that we have coming up that are, kind of fun and different. On the 14th, we have Black Bag, which is Steven Soderbergh's new film with Cate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender. And they play operatives, they're spies, and the question is, are they trying to undermine each other, or is one selling the other one out? And if so, would they be in a position where they would have to kill their spouse for the good of the safety of the country?
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but different.
Yeah, Steven Soderbergh, he stays busy.
Yes, he really does. Yeah. And he's really good at this kind of like thriller actiony kind of film. So I think that it's going to be a hit. And again, just a nice change of pace from the kind of heavier dramas that we've had lately.
Yeah.
But for a totally different change of pace, we have Storytime on Screen on the 17th. That's Monday, and we welcome the littlest members of the community all the way up, through preschool. So any kids that are not attending school are welcome to come, and we read books on screen, and then we watch a little short that's related to it, and then there's some singing and dancing, and then we go outside and do bubbles and chalk, and it's a delight. So yeah. Everybody is welcome.
Love it.
Yeah. And then our cult classic of the month is Dirty Dancing, which is a throwback for me. I remember when it came out, and I was, 10, 11, 12, something like that, and it was a really big deal.
Yeah.
Getting to watch it at a sleepover. I still
scandalous.
remember. I know. Jenny's mom, I don't think she told my mom, so it was very exciting. So anybody who, is looking to reclaim that nostalgia or has maybe never seen it, there may be people out there who want to understand the whole nobody puts baby in a corner.
Right.
You can finally solve that mystery for yourself. And then the next day, so that's on a Thursday, and then the next Friday, we have the new film, The Friend, which stars Naomi Watts and Bill Murray again. So that's somebody else who
based on
keeps
the book,
busy.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's about Bill Murray dies, and Naomi Watts is bequeathed his Great Dane, and about how she, comes to how she resolves what she's going to do. Does she keep the dog? Does she not? And yeah.
Wow.
So, and apparently the dog is an excellent actor. So
Really?
Yeah.
We
Very
need more
sweet.
good dog actors.
Right? Yeah, big personality. Did you see there was some meme of the dog? I think it was that dog. Oh, maybe it was a different dog. Was that just while we're talking about movie dogs, was that an awards ceremony and was like staring at Adam Driver's hands the whole time of like, I want a snack from Adam Driver. Yeah. And I think that one was the golden retriever. So maybe not this dog, but you know what? You should still.
I was thinking Anatomy of a Fall dog.
Oh, maybe
That dog
that's
was-
what it was.
Yeah. And somebody
yeah.
even like, when people were clapping, they had little fake animals. Super cute.
He's a very, very good sport. Good boy. He's a very
Yeah.
good boy.
Very good boy. I'm very excited for The Friend.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. That should be a good one. And keeping on the theme of animals in movies, the next week on the 28th, we have the new movie called The Penguin Lessons, which is starring Steve Coogan as a teacher who takes a job in Argentina in a boys' school, and the boys are really struggling, and so he's trying to like bring up their performance, their test scores, that kind of thing, and along the way he gets adopted by a penguin basically, and then is trying to hide the fact that he's keeping a penguin, and yeah, again, hijinks ensue, and but the penguin becomes like a teaching tool where the boys are like, we'll do anything to be able to see the penguin and feed the penguin. And it actually helps him pedagogically like improve these kids' scores and lives. And again, heartwarming. And
I'm going to have to tell it to my boyfriend. He's a high school math teacher.
oh, well, maybe he needs a
babe.
penguin.
Yeah. It sounds so fun, though. And I love Steve Coogan.
He's so great. He's
Yes.
so funny.
If they let him be funny in this.
Oh,
then
yes,
okay, good.
absolutely. And in that kind of like, he's funny, but he's deadpan, but he's funny. Yeah.
Very
he's,
English.
He's very good at that. Yeah. And then we're showing Dirty Dancing again on the 30th. So if you missed it, there's an encore performance. And then our very final event in March is our Film and Focus lecture. And for Women's History Month, we are going to be showing Agnes Varda's The Gleaners and I. So
Yes.
yeah. So that
I was supposed to watch that in college, and I never did.
well, you got another shot at it. So yeah, so that one requires pre-registration. Of course, happens here in the screening room. It's a premium ticket, but you get your ticket and your popcorn and your soda. And we have a guest lecture coming from UMD, so you get to hear a professional speak about it, and then we talk about it
Awesome.
afterward. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that one.
Yeah. So that is March.
So there you have it. That's March at Greenbelt Cinema in a nutshell. We'll see you next month.